California Chevy dealers. 1 run. Very similar to last night. Goslin, Lagares, Mayfield, Iglesias, Fletcher field with the help of Walsh and Kurt Suzuki behind the plate. This pair, you look at the RBIs, it's the best production. Hammers the Angels. Seager, France, Torrens is hot.
Innings, 11 strikeouts, just 1 earned run. Alex Cobb.
And Cobb starts him with a 95 at the top of the order. And it's rolled to Walsh, who shovels to Cobb.
Errors, 3 in his last 36 games.
Now Haniger, whether it's the great night, he has a penchant for hurting.
Inning. It's a solid.
And a little tapper. And in that shift, too.
To the left side of the infield, too.
And it changes your reactions on a ball towards the second base.
Had to have a good feed, a lead on the feed by Walsh.
Harris covers a lot of ground out there. And there's 2. And the 2 starts in July have been
Seattle. But going back to Andrew Heaney, I saw him today, Rich, and you could see his team in a situation where you're down, giving up. Well, it's a pretty good battle. You have a pitcher that has a 57%
lefties.
With a swing like that, I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
Tommy John surgery, and he stopped throwing it for a while. Injuries in his career. And that one misses outside.
And upstairs.
First. He goes after that first.
Which is the upper part of the strike zone. So this, you would think, a matchup of lower part of the strike zone. But that's an odd pitch to go upstairs again.
Alex Cobb facing Seattle. That's a perfect hit. Is at second. Bruce Dreckman. Seager's at first. 1-2. Little Fletcher gobbles it up, flips it to first. And David Fletcher, Shohei Ohtani, got Walsh. Got
3% fastball usage. Slider.
Big A on this series. You want to be in your seats early. Down the left field line, and the hit streak is at 26. Early.
Fletch lives again.
Anderson, now he's 2 behind Anderson, the longest hits. They went to the same high school, though they youngsters in Japan. They have faced each.
And those home runs begin. It's a slider. You've seen this streak he's on right now. That's 47.
Ohtani, of all the things that he put in 2-strike hitter, the at-bat last night late. Crawford.
It's one of those at-bats for Shohei. He's going to go back to advance, a pop-up shortstop.
Just a run shy. Back, track, makes the catch, bangs against the wall. Fletcher was half.
Brian Butterfield, he's probably thinking, you know what, I should have stayed 4 second. Ball was hit very hard.
Now Goslin, who's so good against lefties, it's a Fletcher's leadoff double. He's still out at second base. It's impressive for Goslin that injuries, and the Angels have had a bunch of them. He's had
bases. He's got good coverage at the plate. He hits all speed.
And a good breaking ball there. Well, you have Al Raleigh for Seattle. Cobb split. Sometimes it happens when you go to AAA Tacoma.
Do my thing on the ground.
One more 5 starts.
It's a good point.
Well, the thing is working.
Impressive.
It's all been really set up by
all those things. The base hit probably was his favorite. He went 1 for 4 last night, and the Mariners feel is going to be an all-star.
Relative ease. That ball was crushed
in that series up in Seattle, and pitched well. 5 1/3, 2 pitch at right center. And he'll hold with a line drive.
3 on the season. Now seeing the splitter again. He ran that 2-seamer to
talent. That's why there's somewhat of a. He's a switch hitter. And there's the move.
That's a quick move.
At Vero Beach High School.
In there too. He's saying, you know what? What do you think?
Well, the 2 mic him the last 2 days. That ball's hit in the air. It is Lagares who squares it up and makes the catch.
That's good to see that community got this. I want you there just in case. But still early in the game. But you can see that power.
Walsh has been so impressive. Is there, and he makes a running catch. That was not from the second.
5 on base, allowing only 6.6
Second, Kikuchi gave up. It can be a transition period miles south of their ballpark, and that's
It's amazing to be able to pick up that type of velocity, because a lot of times when you throw a lot of cutters, you're going to decrease. Yes.
Wait, I thought everything
Jump
was.
on it.
I thought.
Great look in there from right field.
An interview during All-Star talking about badminton. His mom, wasn't his mom a... That ground ball is foul. In Japan, there is a base
At that level of fan sport and fan, I mean, that's some serious.
right center field, and that's a hit.
That's the swing you want to see from Taylor Ward. Not that pull and his slider and his changeup, even his cut fastball. 1-2, because I've talked to a number of people who went there.
This year, takes down low. Did you have to do it secretively?
Okay, when you throw that simulate, you might hurt your arm. So extremely strong.
Good rip by Suzuki. Fouls it straight back. Last night, the Angels came from behind and cased with a one-out single.
Well, you look at Kikuchi this year, really the weight is in the third coming into the game, so he doesn't give up a lot of hits.
And Suzuki out in front. 2-2. And drop. Kelnick has it. And Ward will stop it back with runners at first and second.
Juan Lagares.
First pitch is up. Angels have ambushed early.
The first pitch you see put in play. That might.
But the hit ability. Check swing. Did he go? No. On deck. 3-1 pitch. It's up. And Fletcher to the plate with the first pitch fastball back in the first. Breaking ball. He's not going to get it. Off the wall it goes. Ward will score.
In scoring position. David Fletcher also.
Ohtani is 4 for 10.
Last night he was swinging hard at those. One thing you want to see.
That's a perfect pitch. Outside corner. Angels on top. The general manager, long. You see 19 college pitchers that you drafted. It feels.
From a technological standpoint, college do not have an exact date, but hopefully.
Into right field. Ward cuts it off. And Crawford, who in trading deadlines this year.
Shohei and Joe Madden, how you've allowed him.
Physical standpoint, he understands how to separate things. He'll go from
the 1-2.
Good
Just
pitch.
missed.
Wow. I think Jim Palmer elsewhere around baseball.
He's out.
Wow, good job.
Coaching staff.
That's a great question. I mean, he performed that duty last year.
Early in a game like this, in the third inning, you know, but a great surprise for you.
He has. He's pitched extremely well. So one of our young arms that pitched stretched out as a starter. We expect him to be productive.
On it. Fires to first. In time. Perriman.
Jose, do you think it's because instance on a consistent basis?
That's part of it. But anytime somebody.
Well, Dave Winfield was one of those guys.
Yeah. Into the teeth of the shift. Crawford over to first. Guys like that, you come to your team, but I want to do this.
Yeah.
Pick into an all-star. Here's Goslin now, and that zone coverage that the Mariners have Trout jersey, courtesy of Angels Radio through 13 Gooby tomorrow. So I don't right here on Bally Sports. And it's all the way to the wall. Iglesias slows down as he damaged with 2 outs in the second for a hit. And Iglesias is not moving well, but he's around third. And now trots home.
Island all the way around. He goes, I'm all right. I know what's going on. I know I'm hurt.
He was an all-star, but he did not go to the game because that away from you. Seager across the diamond. Has been terrific. He's helped himself.
Ever second time through for Cobb. See all the adjustments that Seattle will make.
It's Luis Torrens, Jared Kelnick. And Walsh off the line was.
You hit a ball hard. I mean, it's basically saying it.
Banama, that high school tournament, both Kikuchi and Ohtani.
A 6'6" and a 6'7" lefty out of college.
Left. Fletcher.
And a Fletch lives.
And a Fletch lives. I'm sure it changes series of
Get a chance to get him out. Mayor, I could throw my best pitch. I could throw 9.
2-2. And Kelnick. 4-0. Angels on top. 3 big bats in it. Trout
does things like they're doing so far. That's very
an infielder by trade. Almost came in a little too much to be smoke-filled rooms and the old dial. Now with technology. Gone! Jack Mayfield!
a long way out where you had to go out of the yard this season. Mayfield was all over that one. Add-on run. That's what you want to do against Seattle, because this team is back.
Kelnick cut right in front of Long.
Yeah, you're not used to that communication. It's a good fastballs upstairs, and then when
baseball, if you're going to be a big league player. Swing and a miss.